You're sitting across from her. Same table, same drinks, same version of you trying to make it feel easy again. You say something funny. She smiles, but it doesn't quite land the way it used to. There's this tiny pause after, barely noticeable, but you feel it. And suddenly, your mind starts racing. Why does this feel different? Am I trying too hard? Why does it feel like I'm losing her, even when I'm right here? And here's the truth no one tells you. She doesn't pull away because you're not trying hard enough. She pulls away because she can feel that you are. You're not failing at attraction. You're just doing it in a way that creates pressure instead of connection. And every guy who has ever cared deeply about a woman has stood exactly where you're standing right now. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how to make her feel naturally drawn to you without forcing it, without performing, and without losing yourself in the process. Let's get into it. Most people believe attraction is built by doing more. More effort, more talking, more impressing, more proving your worth. But the real truth is this. Attraction doesn't grow when you try harder. It grows when she feels safer, lighter, and more herself around you. Because here's what's happening beneath the surface. Her nervous system is reading you before her mind even processes your words. And when you're trying too hard, even subtly, it creates pressure she can feel but can't explain. It's not logical, it's emotional. To you, it feels like effort. To her, it feels like expectation. And expectation kills ease. Ease is where attraction lives. This is why the more you chase connection, the more it can feel like it's slipping. Because what looks like trying on the outside often feels like needing on the inside. And neediness doesn't repel because it's bad. It repels because it removes the space where desire can breathe. This isn't about playing games, not pulling away, not acting cold, not pretending not to care. It's about becoming someone who creates emotional space instead of pressure. And that changes everything. 1. Stop performing, start being. Most couples fall into the trap of performing for each other, trying to say the right thing, do the right thing, be the ideal version of themselves. But beneath the surface, she can feel it, and her nervous system quietly reads it as, this isn't fully real. Here's what that looks like. Performing version. I should say something impressive here. Being version. That was actually kind of awkward. I don't even know what to say right now. One creates pressure, the other creates presence. And when you show up real instead of polished, something in her relaxes. Like her brain is quietly saying, I don't have to perform either. And when that happens, the walls start to soften without either of you forcing it. 2. Create space instead of filling silence. Here's the part no one talks about. Most people are afraid of silence, so they rush to fill it with words, jokes, or random conversation. But silence isn't the problem. The discomfort with silence is. Because when you rush to fill space, it feels like pressure. But when you're comfortable in it, it feels like confidence. Example, filling silence. So yeah, anyway, what were you saying? Holding space. You sit, you breathe, you stay present without rushing to fix the moment. And something subtle shifts. Her mind goes from, this feels awkward, to, why does this feel calm? That's not a trick. That's emotional stability. And that's the energy that makes her lean in without realizing why. 3. Stop chasing reactions, start creating feelings. Most couples chase reactions. Laughs, compliments, validation. But attraction doesn't live in reactions. It lives in how she feels when she's with you. Reactions are momentary. Feelings linger. Example, chasing reaction. Did you like that story? Creating feeling. You ever notice how certain moments just stay with you for no reason? One asks for approval, the other invites connection. And here's what changes everything. When she feels something real around you, her mind starts attaching that feeling to you, even if she can't explain it. Like something in her is saying, I feel different when I'm with him. That's where attraction quietly builds. 4. Be present instead of impressive. Most people try to impress. Better stories, better jokes, better energy. But here's the truth. Impressive fades fast. Presence stays. Because when you're trying to impress, your focus is on yourself. But when you're present, your focus is on the moment. Example, impressive. You know, I've done a lot of crazy things. Let me tell you this one story. Present.
You got quiet just now. What were you thinking? One performs, the other connects. And when you're truly present, her internal voice shifts. He actually notices me. That's not attraction you force, that's attraction she feels. 5. Drop the need to control the outcome. And this is where it gets really interesting. Most people are constantly trying to control how things go, how she feels, what she thinks, where the interaction leads. But control creates tension, and tension kills connection. Because underneath that control is fear. Fear of losing her, fear of not being enough. Example, controlling. I hope she likes me. I need this to go well. Letting go. I'm just here to experience this moment fully. Not careless, not detached, but grounded. And when you release the outcome, something powerful happens. She stops feeling like she's being led somewhere and starts feeling like she's choosing to be there. That's when attraction becomes mutual instead of forced. 6. Turn toward, not up. Most people think attraction grows with intensity. More energy, more excitement, more up. But real connection grows when you turn toward, not up. Turning up is louder. Turning toward is deeper. Example, turning up. Let's go somewhere crazy, do something wild. Turning toward, you seemed a little off earlier. What was going on? One distracts, the other connects.
And here's the internal shift she feels. I don't have to be on around him. That's emotional safety. And safety is where real attraction roots itself. 7. Become the calm, not the chase. And this is the one most people never figure out. Most couples live in cycles of chasing and pulling away. One leans in, the other leans back. But attraction stabilizes when someone becomes the calm. Not distant, not passive, not unavailable, but grounded. Example, chasing energy. Why haven't you texted me back? Calm presence. You crossed my mind earlier. Hope your day's going well. One demands attention, the other offers presence. And her internal world shifts. He's not pulling from me, he's adding to me. That's when she starts moving closer on her own. This isn't about saying the perfect thing. It's not about learning lines or techniques. It's about becoming someone who creates space, safety, and presence without even trying. Because when you internalize this, you stop performing and start connecting. And she will feel that shift long before she can ever explain it. This isn't a strategy, it's an identity shift. You're not the guy trying to win her over anymore. You're the guy she naturally feels drawn to being around. And that changes everything about what's possible between you and her. Because at the end of the day,